Hi everyone, my name is Alina and I'm one of the epidemiologists at Thunder Bay District Health Unit, back again with another edition of Data Corner. Recently, we've had some questions about hospitalization numbers. Why is it that provincially the daily number of fully vaccinated people in hospital is equal to or higher than the number of unvaccinated people in hospital? At first glance, these numbers may seem concerning. You might start to wonder, are these vaccines really protecting us the way they claim to be? If you find yourself thinking this way, you're falling into what has been deemed the base rate fallacy. Let me explain. Considering only raw hospitalization numbers means you're leaving out important context, namely the base rate. Raw numbers don't take into account the number of people in the population who are vaccinated and unvaccinated or partially vaccinated. If we consider the pools of people based on their vaccination status, we can start to look at rates of hospitalization between the groups. This is much more meaningful information and tells us a much more compelling story about the effectiveness of vaccines. When we look at these rates, we quickly realize that the likelihood of hospitalization in the unvaccinated group is significantly higher than hospitalization in the vaccinated group. It can be a bit confusing, so let's look at an example. Here is a hypothetical population of 100 people with a vaccination rate of 80%. Let's say there are 8 hospitalizations, 50% vaccinated and 50% unvaccinated, so 4 in each group. We can see right away that the hospitalization rate is 5% in the vaccinated group and a whopping 20% in the unvaccinated group. There's a big difference when you stop to consider the nuance behind the numbers. So, are the vaccines keeping people out of hospitals? Absolutely. Getting vaccinated remains the best way to reduce demand on our hospitals right now. It is safe and effective, and if you are eligible, we strongly recommend you get vaccinated as soon as possible. Well, I hope this explanation will help all of us avoid falling prey to the base rate fallacy. Thanks for listening, and if you have more questions, let us know in the comments.